What's up guys, welcome back. Joey here with another uncut analysis. We're going to cover my adventures in this Duelist Cup. I have used Odion and I have used it in a very different way. Now, I got this deck from, hold on, let me show you real quick. Cuckoo Love. Okay, I'm not sure if you came up with it, but if you did, very nice. And yeah, I just copied his list. Now that I have the list, I would probably make some changes in the extra deck, but I just copied it straight away. I did not actually. He used the Lightsworn. He used. This was in the original. If you use this deck, you have a guaranteed play, usually. Turn 1 to make a Naturia Beast. It will be a lot more consistent. I didn't because I had to craft it. Maybe in hindsight, I will. I do have some other things I want to do with the extra deck, but I'm not going to cover this right now. I'm just going to jump straight in the replays, as always. So you guys, you can see I haven't finished the cup yet, but today I have some time to record, so I just want to jump straight into it. Now the first clip is a perfect example of why I think you should use Scorpion and a Temple. So here we go, game 1. And here we play through a lot of hand traps, okay. So first we start with Anubis to bait that Ash. Okay, we go next in line. It would have drawn a man with the mark. It got negated by Imperm. That would have drawn Temple of the Kings. We still have that. And if we don't play Scorpion here, we can only draw another Anubis. And it could possibly draw... well, it cannot draw anymore this turn. But next turn, it can only draw a man. Blah, blah, blah. And this would have been our plays plus what we would have drawn from Desires. But because we play Scorpion, look at this. Instead of 1 negate... we can use Scorpion, we can draw the Temple. We now have 2 negates because we're going to the Divine Serpent to set 2 cards. We also have a pop now, that's 3 negates. We're going to Silhouette Rabbit, which will set another card, that's 4 negates, 5 negates, 2 pops, and 3 snakes. And then we get to set Solemn Judgment. If we free up a space, we still have Impulse from the hand. Our opponent doesn't even decide to play a card. So yeah, Scorpion will boost up your field a lot. Obviously it played into Nibiru. Now I have to go up a little bit because I want to show you this clip first. It's a nice example of what the deck can do. And then we'll just go some random clips that I saved. I must admit the best ones are at the end, but we'll just go through this. Hopefully you guys will stick with me. We use Anubis to draw a man and bait the Ash. It was usually an Ash check because I want reasoning to go through. Reasoning? This is what the deck is all about. It's very fun and you will see how overpowered this will turn out to be. So far, we milled 2 Anubis. So here we go. There's 1. We use man plays. We get Impermed on it. Okay, sure. We summon the other Anubis. It is not a once per turn, meaning we ate another Imperm. So still no cards, but we can do it again. So Anubis number 1 and Anubis number 2. Now we can make a Naturia Beast here. We make a Farduas, and we actually have no spells for you. We got a negate and a pop. This summon got negated. We still have the songs here. Yeah, you can see my opponent. He is in a lot of trouble. So that is some stuff the deck can do. I got more ideas for it, but I want to test it before I talk about it real quick. Now we're just going through all the replays that I saved. As I said, some are better than others. But there's probably something I want to mention in each clip. That is why I decided to make this an uncut analysis in the end. Also, some of you mentioned that you prefer this series over just the highlights. So yeah, I like to talk to you guys about what we're doing here, and we're going with just hand traps. Now, we countered all these setups for Dracotail. So he had 3 opportunities to get it going. And we negated all of them. And we draw Treasure of the Kings. How lovely is that? Now we can actually start to make some plays. We have to wait for next turn. But I am a little bit confident now because I got 2 negates on 2 cards. Sounds great, right? He's just scoops. He has nothing. And he knows that next turn we're gonna get it going. So yeah, this one is going second. I think this is an easy one going second. Speaking of Dracotail, I have been trying a floodgate version of Dracotail. It got me thinking, maybe I want to do a series where we take meta decks and we make them toxic, like add floodgates, or as we had the Mitsurugi 1-turn kill, like first turn kill. That is a great example. A meta deck and a nasty toxic engine in it. And I got the same thing for Dracotail right now. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in seeing some of that. Alright, here we go. We milled some cards. And we're gonna start our plays here. Scorpion is here again. We can make a great field. Oh, this is me 1-turn killing, I believe. So yeah, here we go. We got Anubis here. And just on an empty field, my opponent is playing a 60 card deck. He bricked a little bit. We got an easy job negating him. We did an easy job negating him. We pick up an easy win. Okay, let's see, because these names are damn hard to recognize. Alright, we're going second again, and this is going to be 9 turns. So I don't remember what it is. Maybe it'll come back to me when we watch. But it is going to be a slugfest. This is where Odion is really good. Okay, looking at our hands, we have some opportunities here. We can, if we do it right, and we will do it right, use songs to draw another card. Okay. This is a lucky opportunity because we had nothing to negate a Fermina. We would have had something to negate a Lucius or a Malulu. I draw another Impulse. That is not really what I want to see, but reasoning goes through. That is the power of our deck right now. I guess my opponent guessed 4, so we didn't get man. He uses his, what is this again? Horn. To spin it back to my hands, but now I'm okay. Now I got quite the setup. This will pop, which is also a great benefit. This I will negate. Can't have him set up anything. So we're really trying to stop him. And now my man will definitely go through because I got Solemn to negate the negates. But because we used the Impulse, and that's why I don't really like Impulse, man cannot activate the Search for Temple. So we're kind of playing chicken right here to see who gets to his engine first. Is that chicken? That's not really chicken, right? But we're just racing to whoever gets to his engine first. And I drew a brilliant card for that. I got a lot of negates. There is another one. Okay, we can stop all that. So, yep, we're very confident here. And especially with the serpents here, we know that next turn we're gonna get into this. Because we're gonna get Divine Serpent out, then reset all the traps, and before we even do that, we even get to use all of this. We can summon Anubis, and we get Super Polyed, which is a surprise to be honest. So this drags on a little bit more, but it's just not a once per turn. We just get Anubis back, and since our graveyard is full of traps, we can summon him like 3 more times. So yeah, that's really great. Now my opponent scoops because he couldn't get into his engine. With poor resources, we just stopped him from getting into the engine. This is us going first. I checked this on forehand because I wanted to find the other video, but I don't remember. Okay, basic hand. Basic hand. I think this hand we definitely play to Refuah. We get negated here, so no verdict. But we already have the temple. So here we have 3 sneaks already. So we don't have to go into Silhouette Rabbit. Because we got access. I'm always playing 1 serpent and 3 deities. And I have access to all of them. So we're just going to negate Vanquished Soul K9. Show where we play the negates. So saving this one, I can stop this. This I don't want to negate. I just want to negate the monsters coming from the extra deck. So we let him go for a little while. Nash Knight comes out. We get to see what he wants to suck up, and it was Odion, so I let that go. Basically, I don't think I could see it on hindsight, but I was gonna let it go anyway because it couldn't really hurt me much. Now here we negate the Ripper. He goes for Rock of the Vanquisher. I think he does enter battle phase and then realize he can only destroy like 1 or 2 cards. When you're playing Odion decks, just realize if they cannot finish you in 1 turn, this was the clip we showed at first, so we got some stuff going on. So if they don't finish you in 1 turn, they know you're just gonna come back stronger. And that gives me really that old feeling with stun. If you don't get finished first, the longer the game drags on, the more grip you're gonna get onto it. Okay, this is an important game. This is actually really cool. So here we get ashed, that's okay. We already have Treasure of the King, so no man. And here my opponent, this is really cool. He is going into a Gulamel to try and pop my Serpent, which is a great play. But by activating Femina from the hand, you activated my Spiral to be played from the hand. So here's the Gulamel. He milled a bunch of crap. So he used the Dracotail. I don't even know how to call this. Frixel, I guess, with a Fua to make a Gulamel. Okay, so Gulamel wants to chain link onto this to pop, but as a chain 2, we use the Spiral to spin it back. And now he can set up for his next turn, but we are actually setting up right now. So here again, Scorpion and Temple, they are gonna save the day, guys. Look at the fields that we start to make here. If we want, we could even link these 2 off in a Silhouette Rabbit, but we got more negates on the sides. We are set up. Like, there is no way you're gonna play through all of this. And he knows it. So yeah, even though he had a good attempt to disrupt us from setting up, we were able to play through that. We got 1, 2, 3 more clips. This is with the Floodgate Dracotail I was talking about, but I won't show you guys yet. Just me trying something out. Let me know again if you want to see that series where we get meta decks and turn them onto the meta. We're going second here. Oh, this is a great play actually. Okay, so we negate this. I didn't really want to, and I probably shouldn't have. Maybe I should have kept it for a Tearlament going in the graveyard to fuse, but it didn't happen. Now here we make a good play. First we try and bait for Ash. There it is. Okay, so we have Anubis in hand, and we can't activate it because of Impulse. Now we set Imperm below the Tearlament spell, and now we actually negated both effects with 1 card. So that was really good. I really like that. And we had some backup in Solemn Strike to still negate a fusion from the graveyard if he would have gone into Time Thief Redoer to send them to the grave, blah blah blah. But he didn't even opt for that. Also, that pot wasn't baiting Ash because Anubis was not active. Okay, here we go with a lot of traps again. So I like to show these clips because it's not really what you want to see, because we have no engine going on, but still it can work out pretty well. We actually catch our opponent at a brilliant point here. So Thunderbird comes out, or it might not be this game on hindsight, I'm not sure. Okay, so we draw the man, and we're really happy with that because now we can get into engine. And once we get into engine, we can do great things. I'm now starting to think it's not the game that I thought it was. But we're gonna do big damage here. Pop that scorpion, attack with all the snakes. Now we are going to push the snakes away. We can only set serpent back. Why did I do this? Because now I have an additional pop. When I summon a serpent, I can't pop. Well, a GT I should say. But we get lava golem, we get kaiju, bang bang, everything we built is gone. And now my opponent is actually getting into his engine. And here I thought I had a big problem because I couldn't get rid of that monster, but he did it for me by going into a Dengursu. Luckily I had that. Now I use this to block because I don't want to get finished in this game, and we have to fight our way back into this. Really interesting game. And the funny thing was, when I ended my turn, I had this feeling I was gonna get kaiju'd or something, but I did not expect this at all. It was really fun to play this game. Anubis is here, coming from the graveyard again. Another Anubis, summoning him as well. Summoning my snakes, because I really want to go for the kill this time. Boom, popping that one, so all the monsters are gone, and we finish my opponents. It was a fun game, not gonna lie. We got one more, I believe. So if you stuck to the end, thank you very much. This is, I guess, just a super board, because I see we won it on the first turn. I wonder why I saved this. I hope this isn't clickbait. I have no clue, honestly, what is in this. I apologize if this replay is completely crap. But anyway, thank you for sticking through the end. Lordy Load is back. I wonder, did I switch decks then? I guess, oh, okay, this is not a Duelist Cup replay. Okay, I see. Well, let's just watch it then. We're already here anyway. Now I see what's going on. So my opponent is playing K9. There we go. And we get rid of it before it even gets going. Okay. I apologize. I didn't realize this was not a Duelist Cup thingy. These 3 hidden cards threw me off. I'll show you the deck list again, guys. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching. Let me know which you prefer, the Primite version or this version, and I will make sure you guys get the content. Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend, and hopefully see you next time, guys. Take care, everybody.